The full force of Cyclone Debbie started to hit this morning. Ferocious winds smashed the Whitsundays. Hamilton Island in the firing line.
Oh my God.
Tourists and residents taking shelter as the system slowly moved over.
There's glass bouncing against the sliding doors. I'm just worried about those breaking in, because once those break in, we'll have to think about huddling in the bathroom.
Many took to social media as they waited out the Category 4 storm.
Every now and then your ears block and your head feels heavy from the actual pressure of the cyclone.
A day they'll never forget.
It's just like freight trains coming through left and right, you know, and it's a green carpet outside. The trees are just going wild. The place is just shaking continuously.
In 24 hours, a tropical paradise transformed by nature's fury. Slowly, Debbie moved towards the mainland.
As you can see, we're getting belted here in Airlie Beach.
Yachts damaged from the pounding force, moorings snapped, boats smashed into rock walls. Wind gusts in excess of 260 kilometres an hour were recorded near the centre of the storm. And as it headed closer to the mainland, conditions turned quickly in the towns of Bowen and Proserpine.
This is a dangerous cyclone. People must stay indoors. Please do not go outside.
Be prepared to shelter in place until Wednesday. Emergency services will only be able to respond after the cyclone has passed and the winds have subsided.
The wind forcing the rain horizontal, Debbie's roar deafening.
The house is just shaking and there's crashing going on, and I heard some crashes before in our bedroom window, and I'm sure they're the ones that were my mother's and grandmother's.
Trees churned and light poles shuddered, the cyclone bending metal in its path.
Right now, the eye wall is just a few dozen kilometres to the south. Outside, it's making an awful noise. We've been in here for several hours. The front door is rattling. It's like someone's shaking it, trying to get in. The roof is making a noise. The walls are shuddering. And we've been listening to sheets of metal peeling off the building next door.
Only late this afternoon, reports of damage and injury started to come in. But with communication and power cut in many parts, authorities are preparing for the worst.
And sadly, I think that we will also receive more reports of injuries, if not death, and we need to be prepared for that.
Debbie will continue to leave a path of destruction through the night and days ahead, the extent of which is still being realised. Josh Bavis, ABC News, Bowen.